Okay, ladies. Septimus was rather vague at this point. He said something about following the main path, but I'm not quite sure what that means down here. So we will need to exercise our best judgment. I would like to think that we do that no matter what. However, it is especially critical down here, it seems. I don't know who has stepped foot in here in how many years, centuries, millennia. I don't know, but I can tell you it looks like there's a dwarven automaton at the ready. Their longevity is impressive. So we ought to be cautious. Come on. It's awoken. Damn it, women. Do you not understand by now that my spell encompasses more than just my opponent? Please take caution. But that being said, thank you for your support. Shiga, are you okay? You frightened me there. Where did you come from? You, I know. Well, look at that. This is a dangerous place, ladies. That much is obvious. The main path goes, well, two different ways. That looks to be mist from a waterfall coming through the very rock. I think we might have better luck this way. What is this? Look at this. This is ebony ore. That's quite valuable. Indeed it is. What's in this place, I wonder? Caution, as usual. Abandoned? No. Not necessarily abandoned, but outlived, perhaps? Who are you? Ah, you have a journal. Excuse me, Shiga. What have we here? Ah, lockpicks. Very good. All that is good. What a unique place. Who were you, I wonder? I will have to read your journal to find out, I imagine. A backpack. Nothing of too much interest. Looks like you had set up a shop. Ah, look at all these ingredients. I will take them all. Soul gems, a dagger. Dwarven make, that makes sense. Ah, look at this, an enchanting station, and it still seems to be in good condition. And a book. What have we here? Dear Rerum de Renis. An interesting title. Ah, what an unusual Nern route. Now these are more accustomed to what I know. Ah, potions. Add it already. Good for you. So many things here. Well then, I think it's time that I have a seat. Very good. Relax, Serana, while we can. Now, about this book. What was this? It was this journal here. Sindirian's Field Journal. 4th Era, 58 2nd Seed, Midas. I've spent a large portion of my life unraveling the mystery of the Nern route, and yet I still feel unfulfilled. The trilling sound this strange herb emits seems to taunt me, to push me even harder to discover its secrets. Even after a generous and indomitable traveler became a field collector in my stead and provided me with 5 score of the Nern route, I was only able to muster what I consider a mediocre alchemical creation at best. This only served to strengthen my hunger and whet my appetite for the solution. It wasn't until over 50 years later that the answer to my prayers was carried into my basement workshop at the Westweald Inn. The first thing I heard was the familiar tone, that unmistakable warble unique to the Nern route. But when I turned around, my heart leapt and a chill ran down my spine. This was indeed a Nern route, but of a variety the likes of which I have never seen. The herb was awash in a spectacular array of red hues, each leaf seemingly emblazoned with innumerable variations of crimson. I couldn't move. I was completely transfixed. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined a species of Nern root with such a unique property. After an awkward silence, I finally managed to stammer out a few questions to the traveler who'd brought me this treasure. He told me his name was Obeth Arnesian, yes, I believe that's correct. A treasure seeker from Skyrim. Apparently, he'd been exploring a vast subterranean network of grand caverns called Blackreach, and had stumbled across what he dismissed as a noisy red weed. His expedition was largely unsuccessful, and he didn't want to leave the caves empty-handed. So Obeth picked one of the crimson nirnroot to bring home. He said that it took some time, but eventually he was pointed my way and that perhaps I'd pay a fair price for it. Before I could gather my wits and ask anything else, Obeth offered to sell me the crimson nirnroot sample, a map showing me how to find Blackreach and the strange key needed to breach its outer defenses. It took me mere moments to decide. Obeth left Skingrad 1,000 septims richer, but I would have easily paid 10 times that amount to obtain the sample alone. Researchers, an interesting lot they are. But thank goodness for them, really. Let's see here. It took a year of planning, but I was able to pack up and sell my workshop and make my way to Skyrim. Before delving headfirst into Blackreach, I knew I needed to set up a new laboratory, but wished to do so in seclusion. After making inquiries at the College of Winterhold, of which I was an honorary member, well, of course you were, I was directed to speak with Avrusa Sarethi, a student of botanical alchemy who had a small farm near the city of Riften. By bartering my knowledge of nirnroot cultivation, I was able to secure Sarethi Farm as a launching point for my field research. I kept the knowledge of the crimson nirnroot secret from Avrusa, but imparted everything else I knew to her in exchange for her hospitality. Yeah, tit for tat, I suppose. A few months passed, but I was finally ready to enter Blackreach. I used the attunement sphere that Obeth had provided me and descended into the depths. Oh, so that's what it's called. I don't recall if Septimus told me, but yes, he did mention something about music and a lot. Let's see here. My goal was to gather enough crimson nirnroot to produce my greatest alchemical creation to date. I was certain it would take at least 30 of them to provide the necessary catalyst. This brings me to the present. My initial research seems to indicate that the crimson nirnroot has a similar affinity for moisture as the garden variety. Garden variety, as if, well, it's just all over. Everyone has these. I mean, they're prevalent if you know where to look, but still, I wouldn't qualify it as a garden variety. Anyway. But also maintain some sort of symbiotic relationship with the enormous fungi that inhabits Blackreach, really. It's my guess that the fungi itself is a source of water. Oh, I can see that, I guess. Absorbing it from the moist subterranean air like as a sponge. This provides the ideal environment for the nirnroot to grow. Unfortunately, the crimson nirnroot appears to have a vastly shortened lifespan, and they are in no way plentiful down here. Gathering 30 of them will be quite the challenge, but hopefully the denizens of Blackreach will allow me to gather my samples unhindered. Yes, well, I wouldn't count on that. Always so optimistic researchers are. It seems to be, at least in my experience. Well, perhaps their zeal, their optimism hinders their sight, but I commend you, Sandirian, for your vision and well, foresight in a way, whatever this this experiment that you are working towards, which you do not detail, really. But at any rate, well done. Unfortunately, you could not have witnessed your, well, your dreams, I suppose. Interesting, however. An urn root. An urn root strictly native to this Black Reach, or whatever the dwarves called it. I really don't remember. I'm sure I've heard it. I mean, I've read many books upon the Dwemer, but I don't recall. They're quite a secretive lot. I mean, honestly, if they could harness the power of Ethereum, make their own god, or at least think that they could, good heavens. Yes, I guess I would keep that a secret as well. Okay, ladies. Pardon me, Serana, might I use that? There are a few things that I have in my possession I would like to take a peek at. Oh, first.
What did you need?
I would like to see. I have some staves that I think you could probably probably use. At least more than I'm interested in. I was never very good with staves. Staves, I guess it would be. Let's see here. Yes, I have another staff of flames and of ice spikes. I know you're fond of those. Very good, thank you.
That's it?
I hope they serve you well, and serve us as well. Now, let me see here. Yes, I have several things that I would like to get a closer look at. Excellent. Well, that was quite productive, I think. That might be a good idea. Shiga, if I could bother you once again, there are a few things I picked up here. Could you help me go over them a bit? I'm not quite familiar with their properties, and you seem to be exceedingly knowledgeable of such things. Well, excellent. Thank you. That was quite informative. Now, is there anything we can do while we're here with our new gained knowledge? Let's see here. Damage health. Yes. What else can we make here? No. Okay, well. Not a lot really. Okay. I think we've had enough of a delay here. This was rather interesting and quite informative. My dear Sinderian, I'm so sorry to leave you in such a, well, undignified state, but I really haven't time. Come on, you two. We have a great deal to look for here. These mushrooms and the bioluminescence that seems to fill the very living rock. It's quite brilliant, really. Oh, what's this? I wonder, where could that lead to? Well, up, but possibly down as well. Let's take a look real quick if we might.
Come on.
What's that? Ahaha. No, I missed.
I'll have your head for a trophy. Good enough.
So sorry. I should really ought be careful. Perhaps just straight up lightning would be best. Oh, look, there's one of those roots. What's that? You know, perhaps an extra bit of light might be useful. There. Washes some things out, but in the depths here. What is that? There's two of them. Let's take this if we can. Come. I don't think I wish to disturb those pods. Let's see. What else is around here? We were going to check out this. I wonder where it goes. Come on. Quickly. Oh, look at that. There's another route here. Ah, nice. And there seems to be one over there. I don't really think I'm going to be trampsing through Blackreach here looking for Crimson Nern route. However, if I come across it, I might as well take it. Yes. Where did Serana go again? I tell you, she's a mystery. Come on, let's see where this goes. Interesting. Oh. Did you happen upon the lift when I wasn't looking? I see. Where are we now, I wonder? Obviously back in Skyrim. It's night time. Ah, there's a building down there. I'm unfamiliar with this area. Come on. Let's go back down. We need to be down. Come on. Onto the lift. Onto the lift. All right. Let's see. The only real path I see outside of that water over there is down here. Oh, look. Look. Do you think we can get them from here? I'm curious. I don't recall how far my lightning can go. Damn it. Haha. Gotcha.
You're mine.
I guess I can reach. Now, there's this one.
Someone there?
They're a terrible shot. I guess I'm not much better, There you go. Damn it. You're much better at the range than I am. What do you suppose those foul creatures were doing up there? No. We really haven't the time. Come on.
Stay on your guard.
Whoa! What is that?
I knew it.
Well done. I say, we ought to really be careful here. This is a very dangerous place. We look at those properties when we can. Oh my, look at that. Some more of these funky purple mushrooms. Look at you. Oh, look. Sitting dormant, waiting to strike. I think we'll leave you be. This looks to be your release. Something that I am definitely not in the mood to do. Ah. Oh, look. I saw something on that bridge. Come on. Follow the main path. Well, that's not very helpful, Septimus. Come on, let's go this way. I saw something up on that bridge. There was something moving. It looked like one of the old Falma. Come on, let's go this way a little. I suppose I could take the form.
Yes.
I wonder if they've seen anything like that down here. No. No. I cannot.
Fool.
No more, Pelenar. Can you not see what such a thing does to a person?
Pathetic.
Harkon. I must get rid of this. But I cannot tell Serana. What is that?
That's it?
Oh dear, I didn't even hear him come up. Excellent. Good work, Sugar. Come on. What is this? What? What are you on about? There's something up here. What's up here? Careful, watch your step, Sugar. Oh, look, it's another Crimson Nern route. Interesting. I think I've had enough of those for now. Look at this. Foul beasts laying claim to the ancient city. Well, it's not really a city, is it? I don't know what this was. It was a shared resource amongst many cities. If my memory is correct. Now, what have we here? Let's take a look, yeah? Chip a few things out and see what comes. We need to get... Did he... Septimus, he said something about Mzark. Is that right? Some sort of tower. Yeah, definitely wasn't that first tower that we saw. But perhaps it's something along those lines. Come on, this way. Oh, more of these. A few more samples. But I really haven't the time to spend on geology. Oh, we came that way. This way.
Die!
Chaos eggs. That leads to chaos. What is that one doing? There. That one is dying. That is what it's doing. They're venomous, and the venom is quite potent. So I shall collect it. Oh, look. Look at that. Another one standing dormant, just waiting for activation. Let us take a look at you while we can. Look at that. Look at that armor. How would you like to be on the receiving end of that blow? No thank you. And this axe. Look at that. Pretty impressive, really. Come on. Any other time, this would be quite an interesting place. I mean, really. So much here. So much history. Though none of it documented. So one would have to come to their own conclusions. But it's quite amazing, is it not? And this place, what is this? Looks to be a city. A city in the center of this great chasm. Amazing. Really, very amazing. Oh, look, there's a tower. Looks like it goes up into the rock. Let's check it out. Perhaps this is what we're looking for. Can you imagine what this would have been like when the Dwemer scurried about, mining, crafting, and doing, well, whatever the Dwemer do. Where did Serana go again? Well, whatever. She'll catch up. She usually does. Very well, here we go. What are beyond these doors? A lift. Wow. Let's take a look, shall we? Ah, there you are, sneaking up again. You know, It'd be much more comfortable if you didn't always sneak. Ah, it's so bright. I think there's enough light. I needn't. Oh, look at that. Well, I'll take that. Looks like excavators were here looking for something. They certainly are not of the original inhabitants. Oh, mushrooms. Yes. Makes you wonder, where did they go? It's a little disconcerting. Oh, a chest. Locked. Of course it is. There we go. See, that's how it's done. Oh, it's empty. Very good. Well, we haven't really time to be, I guess, searching. What exactly are you doing back there? Making sure no one comes down or up or what have you? Very well. Ah, look at this. Wow. Now this is impressive. Look at this. Could this be the... was it Ocumalan tree? I forget what he called it. It was an odd sounding word. Ah, we went the wrong way, it seems. Come on. Let's see what lies above. Hopefully nothing that will kill us. Or try to. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Makes you wonder what's inside that sphere. I mean, this is just the tip of it. What lies within? Truly impressive. I mean, I've read about the Dwemer and their ingenuity, but to see it firsthand is quite eye-opening. Oh. Who are you? Let's see here. This looks like it may belong to you. I weren't never one for writing about my life, obviously. Writing, I guess, is a second thought. If that first, if you can call it a sentence, is any indication. The king priests of old deserve their stories told, but Drocht is a simple man. So this isn't no journal, and I'm not telling any stories here. Good gods. But this infernal machine done worked its way into my brain space, and I won't leave till it's figured out. Oh Lord, I can't read anymore. I'm going to say that you got exactly what was coming. So, what do you make of this, Jiga? Really, come on. Well, that is worth a closer look. Huh. Very well. Before that, leave no door unopened. Another lift. Very well. In the event someone decides to come down, at least we might hear the door open. Okay, here we go. What have we up here? Controls. Okay. Controls. What could you see from here, I wonder? Well, it's an interesting vantage point. Well then. You can relax, that's fine. Okay, we have... well... oh, this square, this cube. Oh, perfect. Oh, would you look at that? Interesting. So I guess it's a matter of just pushing buttons at this point, Well, let's try this one. No. Okay, this one. Oh, well that did something. I think. Yeah, let's push it again. Well, it changes where the platform is entered from, but that looks to be about all. How about this one? That seems to reverse it. Okay. Well. Oh. Well, that did something. Well, this button seems to be useless. Alright, let's try this one. Huh. Oh, look at that. Fascinating. It's gorgeous, really, is it not? What do you think? How come you always seem so uninterested? Yes, I'm talking to you. Let's see here. What happens if we press this again? Oh. Oh. Look at that. Well. Okay, how about this one? What is that? No. Septimus, you bloody genius. You bloody, crazy madman. It is. It's an Elderscroll. By Xerxes. We did it, Shiga. We did it. Will you go back for me, please, and tell Serana to come here? We're going to go up. We're going to... well, that's rather presumptuous, is it not? I want to see where this goes. Tell you what. Okay, very well. Okay, I'll go get Serana. I can't believe it. What were the Dwemer doing with an Elderscroll, I wonder? And how long have they had it? Incredible. I wonder how long it's been there. How long it's been locked away. Serana, Serana! We found it. We did it. Come on.
Right behind you.
Yes, yes.
I'm
Come
ready
on.
if you are.
I am. This way, this way. Wow, look at this. Where are we? I'm not quite sure. Oh, but what a beautiful night it is it not?
Skyrim's a pretty big place, and I didn't expect it to be that big.
Amazing. Serana. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to go back to your father's court if we are to continue about our way. What a beautiful night. Let's not waste it.